Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I'm talking about a new topic. May not be new to everybody. I may have heard about it if you were in New Rajadam on Janmashtami, Radhastami, and it's about Radha Shyamasundara's Nitya Seva. Here it is right here. That's Radha Shyamasundara's Nitya Seva brochure. And some of you are already participants in the Nitya Seva project, which we started in 2002. And the purpose of that project was in order to build an asset base for Radha Shyam, the annual earnings of which will maintain the deities in New Rajadam and also here in Budapest, Dhanitya Vijay Gauranga. That was quite successful, although to date, and that's now 13 years down the road, we've achieved 7%. We've covered 7% of the expenses. So the idea was that every devotee would sponsor, which now in dollars say would be the equivalent of about $4,000, that they would sponsor a day, which cost $4,000, and the earnings of that, when invested, would cover the daily deity worship. Things have changed since then. One thing is that at that time here in Hungary, for long-term bank bonds, we were getting as much as 15%. Now that's non-existent anymore. Expenses have naturally gone up. Inflation is there. And what's been a major contributor to the increased expenses, or a major contributor, has been the national insurance that we have to now pay. It's a new law for every pujari, and that's increased the devotee expenses by 50%. So all of these things mean that in order to be able to cover the expenses, increased expenses, with a decreased interest, then we have to have a larger amount. The new investments are real estate, and those investments are, at present, we're earning a conservative 5%, a lot different than 15%, it's 1/3. So Radha Shyam's, all of Radha Shyam's funds have been invested into both agricultural land around New Rajadam, which is being rented out, as well as buildings, properties, and apartments here in Budapest, which are rented out, and of course all the income goes towards the maintenance of the deities, but only a fraction. And the balance is made up of Sankirtan, additional donations, as well as what we put in from the 1% tax deductible income that we get from the donor taxpayers of this country. However, all of these sources of income are very unstable. The church law is changing. We don't know what it is. Whether that 1% exists is always a questionable issue. Sankirtan goes up and down, donations may come and go. Srila Prabhupada, when he came, had told us on several occasions that he felt like he was with a race in time. He was 70 years old. He was going to establish a Krishna consciousness movement, of which then in his last days Prabhupada said he established half. The Varnashram project had yet to be established. And in one way I also feel like I'm also in a race of time, although unfortunately I don't have a fraction of the Krishna consciousness as Srila Prabhupada does, but it's the same time factor with me that Prabhupada was also racing with. And I'm racing with time at 66 in order to have a stable income for Radha Shyamasundar, that I can be very peaceful, that no matter what happens economically, politically, their worship is taken care of. For me, that's probably the greatest concern of my life. And so if you would like to participate in that, what was previously $4,000 now is $17,000. So it's $17,000, 15,000 euros, 11,000 pounds. That covers invested in real estate, and you can see how very beautiful real estate we actually now have that we're investing and that we've both purchased and are building, whole project, but that I'll talk about it some other time. And the income from that real estate will generate enough to cover a day's worship. So we need 365 times $17,000. I'll leave it to you to do the arithmetic. This is the biggest fundraiser I've ever done. And if you can help, from the pictures here, you can see that it's a very scenic part of Budapest, very close to the temple. This is the new project that devotees are undertaking, our devotee construction investment team. This will be Radhisham's asset, and of course the special feature of such an investment is not only that it earns well and we get good value for the rental, but also the property prices go up. Right now they're going up as much as 10% a year, 15% a year. So very, very secure income for Radhisham. Nitya Seva office address. You can get in touch with me there, I'll reply to you, or one of the members of the team. Or if I happen to be in the neighborhood or wherever you are, then day or night, or if I'm not in the neighborhood, you can give me a ring. Phone me at midnight, get in touch with me at midnight if you want to participate in this program and would like to help anytime. I'm on call 24/7 for Radhisham service. So thank you all once again, and Jai Shri Shri Radhisham. Hare Krishna.